You don't make progress by standing on the sidelines, whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. I'm Anthony and this is V and we're from Pittsburgh Fit and we're gonna take you through today's workout. Now our warm-up is gonna be a little different. We're gonna do an EMOM across 4 different exercises. Coach will take you through it. I wanna get right into our workout. Now, we have a 25-minute EMOM. That means we have 5 exercises. We'll go exercise 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and we'll go through that 5 times through. Now, the whole point of today's workout is you work for 40 seconds, and then you have 20 seconds to rest and recover. Now, I don't want you to go extremely hard on this one. We're gonna go, say, 70, 75%, maybe even into 65 if you feel like you're extra beat up. But the goal here is to focus on movement quality and not maximizing how hard you go and maximizing how many reps you get. Now, our first and third minute is gonna be cardio. What would I do? I would do 1 on the rower and then 1 on the bike. That's what I would do. You can do jump rope too if that makes you feel better. You can do burpees if you're crazy, but those are your options. Minute 5 is going to be a static hold choice and we'll show you, but we got minute 2 and then 4 with some barbell moves. So minute 1 cardio, minute 2, what we're going to do is barbell curl to presses. So we're going to start with a double overhand grip. Yeah, we're gonna curl that weight up to the chest and then press it up and overhead. Yep, give me a couple of those. Now, what's important here is you choose a bar that's light. We're not gonna go too crazy because you have to do this for 40 seconds. So that's something around 18 to say 22 reps. Face the side for me. Notice that when V's doing this, their shoulder blades are pulled together. The curl is nice and steady, nice and easy. And then when they finish up and overhead, the body is nice and straight. There's no huge back arch. There's no huge hollow position. Everything is stacked up nice and pretty. Thank you. Now our third minute is going to be that cardio of choice. Minute 4 is going to be a light barbell thruster. Now this has potential to really get crazy, so we're going to focus on breathing. Now, what is a thruster? The bar starts in that front rack. Yep, clean it up to the shoulders. We have a big breath in. You have a full squat, and then you drive it up and overhead. We're gonna pause at the top of every rep here, but when it comes down, you just go down and right up. So give me 3. Pause. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, down and up. Good, breathe in, down and up. Good, all right, that's our barbell thruster. Now, you can make this workout really hard if you throw on some heavy weight, or you can make it really easy by going excessively light, but our goal is to be able to do about 30 in a row, but instead of doing 30, we're gonna only do 20 just to keep things moving, all right? Now, we'll go into those barbell thrusters right into the static hold. Now, there are about 5 choices, but we're only gonna show you 3 for right now. So you can do a plank, hop into a plank for me. Both hands flat on the floor. You have the shoulders and hips at the same height and the back is a little bit higher in a good solid position. Breathing. You have a side plank. You can roll over to one side and be on your elbow. We want one hand on the hip. The body is nice and straight from heel to head, okay? Now, if you want to go up to the hand, you can, but you totally don't have to. We have elbow or hand, all good choices. We can also lay on our back and we can jump into a hollow or a tucked hold where our low back is pressed into the ground. So let's start with the tucked hold. Hollow hold, good, that one's a good one. Pull the knees in, pull your hands behind your hips, and this is gonna be our tucked hold position. The further out you stretch, the harder it's gonna be, but I want you to pick the one that you can hold on to for the whole 40 seconds, which is kind of a long time. All right, relax. Now we'll go through those exercises 5 times. This is a little bit of a longer EMOM. Good pacing is going to be key. Then we have a nice little cool down or recovery piece. So we have arm haulers for 10 reps. We're just going to stand up, take those arms, swing them across your body. I want you to move nice and slow here. Really try and get to maximum end range. When your arms are apart, stretch, stick that chest out. When the arms are together, really round to get the most amount of movement that you possibly can. 10 of those, then we're going to go down to the ground. We have 10 cat-cows. Hands and knees are going to be in a nice square. We have a box from here to here. That'll stay stationary, and just like V is doing, the back goes from an arch to a hollow. We're just going to go over and over again. Each rep, try to go a little further in each direction. Be careful with your breathing. Try not to talk too much for these, but take it nice and slow. Now, my favorite movement here is going to be our groiners with a thoracic twist. So we're going to stand on our feet. We have our feet a little wider than normal. You squat down nice and low, all the way. Don't worry about good form here. And one hand is just going to reach up to the sky. The other hand is planted solid on the ground. Now what's gonna happen is you stand up, you go back down, and then you reach up with the other hand. We're just gonna take that little bit of a reset between each rep just to make sure that we're doing okay. Perfect, thank you. Now, child's pose and my new favorite yoga pose, the rebound. So the child's pose you guys should be super familiar with. We have the hands out in front of us, hips pushed back over the heels, and breathe. Every muscle in your body relaxes. All you're doing is just getting some air in and out. 1 minute hold there, then we're gonna flip over into the rebound pose. The way that I want this to be done is you're gonna lay on your back with your hands up in a field goal position, your feet are flat on the floor, there's no tension in your body. What I wanna see from you is that your stomach is just rising and falling with breath. Everything else is just totally relaxed. This is the best way to drop your heart rate and maybe fall asleep at the end of class. Not a bad idea. All right, so we have arm haulers, cat-cows, groiners with a twist, child's pose, and a rebound pose. We can't wait to have you there. Hope you enjoy this one and have a great rest of your day.